Okay, I'm going to do problem 1 and 2 on, I guess this is April 20th week, part B, the second assignment. So the first one, I guess, gave us some data points of quiz score or test scores on this little test. And it said draw a stem plot. So notice my stem plot has the leaf and the stem and the leaves, 8, 9, 10, 12, so on. Make sure you have some sort of title, it's a score, and some sort of key how to read it, right? So the 1/8 is 18. Second part of that problem says, what's the main feature? I think the main feature is that big gap between 19 and 33. Not much else to say, I don't think. And the last question says, why would it be misleading to report only a measure of center? I thought if you're going to report a measure of center, mean, or median, it's going to be in there somewhere. Yeah, the median, I guess, would be up here. But if you just report that, you lose everything else. So say you can say the average is, whatever, 20, 25, but it's not going to tell you what's going on. I think what's going on is you have a big chunk of students that didn't do very well on this test and a big chunk of people that did okay, not much in the middle. That's it for problem 1. Straightforward, I hope. Those problems don't take very long, so I don't know how many of these they're going to throw on there. They say there's only 2 problems, so maybe they just have more parts or somehow combine them, but they'll have to do more than that, I think. Problem number 2 gave you this little distribution that's clearly skewed right of the number of dogs and cats that are owned per household. The first question says, according to law, each household is prohibited from owning more than 3 pets. So if you pick one at random, what's the probability that they'll be in violation? So I just went more than 3. I just added up the 4, 5, 6, and 7. I know it's hard to see there. I hope you have that. Which is the 0.07, the 0.04, the 0.04, the 0.02, 17%. Next question says, if you pick 10 households, what's the probability that 2 of them will be in violation of the law? So you have to use this probability. And by the way, whatever probability you got here, if it was wrong, if you use that correctly here, they would give you credit here. So this is the probability of success is 17%. We want 2 successes, so 10 choose 2. 0.17 squared, 0.838. You can also just do binomial, just if you would write this out if you were actually doing the test, binomial PDF with 10 trials with a probability of success of 0.17 and 2 successes. So you can do that also. Part 3 says the mean of the distribution is 1.65 and the standard deviation is 1.851. It says we pick 150 households at random. What's the mean of the sampling distribution, and then tell me the shape and center. So the shape's going to be roughly normal, so even though the population is skewed right, and we've got a really big sample size of 150, so the sampling distribution will be roughly normal. The mean is going to equal the mean of the population, which is 1.65, and the standard error is going to be the standard deviation of the population, which is 1.851 divided by the square root of 150, which is 0.1511. So hopefully not added too much to that problem either.